Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Yesterday, International Criminal Court, taking to their online handles, had this to say: International Criminal Court, ICC. The Assembly of States Parties to the Rome Statute of the ICC commemorated the 25th anniversary of the adoption of the Rome Statute on 17 July 2023 at the UN in New York. The commemoration was attended by states parties, observer states, international and regional organizations, as well as non-governmental organizations. But what has caught my attention from this post, if you go to the comment section, almost 80% of the comments are from Kenyans. And one funny thing, they are all talking hashtag arrest Ruto. That's what most of the commentators are actually saying. Somebody like Tony Hillary, hashtag Kenyans Lives Matter. Njoroge Mungai, hashtag arrest Ruto Gachagua. Helen Kibunja, save Kenya flag. A Little Republic, hashtag arrest Samoei Ruto. Larry Caves, hashtag arrest William Ruto. In fact, most of the comments, if you go through most of them, they are just arrest William Ruto, arrest Kindiki, arrest Warlord Ruto, arrest William Honorable Ruto, Rachel Ruto, come for your client Ruto. In fact, 80% of comments, not even 80, but over 90% of comments are from Kenyans, and the message is very clear. Hashtag arrest William Ruto. That's just one of the ways Kenyans can stop the madness we are seeing in Kenya. Yes, Kenyans have a right to demonstrate, to picket. All those are rights Kenyans have been given in the Constitution. I want us to dig deep into this for Kenyans to understand what's going on here and the implications. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's proceed. Yes, ICC was commemorating their 25th anniversary at the UN in New York. And that's very interesting because just a few days ago, United Nations on Human Rights warned Kenya against police brutality. And it's also at the same time that ICC was commemorating their 25th anniversary at the same UN in New York. I think that was not by an accident, but something is clearly cooking. What does this mean, ladies and gentlemen? Already, Azimio has sent a petition to the ICC, and ICC prosecutor can confirm receipt of the petition. Yes, he confirmed having received that petition. And just some few days ago, United Nations on Human Rights sent a very strong warning to Kenya. And if you go through these comments, almost 80% are Kenyans, and the message is very clear and straight. Arrest William Ruto. Hashtag arrest William Ruto. Some are saying arrest the warlord Ruto. Some are saying arrest Ruto Gachagua. But I believe that the message is very clear to ICC that there is a problem in Kenya. And the message they're receiving: arrest William Samoei Ruto. I believe that this is a very powerful message Kenyans are sending out, coupled with the fact that already the opposition has petitioned ICC, and the United Nations has also noticed what's going on in the country. These remarks, or rather comments by Kenyans, carries a lot of weight. They have that potential of influencing ICC to zero in on what's happening in Kenya, because it's no longer just the usual mandamano, but it's coming out that this government is perpetrating crimes against humanity. Besides that, I believe strongly that William Ruto is shooting himself on the foot. Something tells me that this mandamano, this is a trap Raila laid for William Ruto. Because Raila started William Ruto, he knows he's as a very impatient man, a man who is very fast to react. And the truth be said, if you look at William Ruto, he's not somebody who can stay calm. In fact, immediately something happens, William Ruto always comes out to comment on such issues or to react very, very fast. And he always reacts out of emotion. It's believed that on Saturday, William Ruto hosted Kenya Kwanza parliamentary group at State House, Nairobi, where he told them to organize counter Azimio demonstrations. And we are also meant to understand that Ruto's government also gave the police express authority to use live ammunition on the protesters. I believe that William Ruto, as the president, carries a lot of responsibility on what is currently happening in Kenya, and more so on police brutality. We know that William Ruto is a handsome kind of a person, and he always wants to control everything happening around him. And it's almost clear right now that what the police are doing might be having some sanctions, or rather some express authority from William Samoei Ruto. If you look at Moses Kuria, the way he talks, in fact, he's coming out as another warlord, another inciter. It's very shocking that William Ruto came out to defend Moses Kuria. So you are seeing clearly that William Ruto might be involved, or rather in the middle of all these that are happening in Kenya. And this new, or rather this strategy by Kenyans, this in one way or the other, has that potential of scaring William Ruto into stopping the kind of madness he's putting Kenyans through. And also, even before I conclude, today is the second day of the 3-day mass action that was called by Azimio top leadership. Just as I've stated, the Constitution allows Kenyans to picket, to protest, to demonstrate. All those are provisions Kenyans have in the Constitution. But William Ruto's government is trying to curtail that freedom. And in their letters some few days ago, UN also had issues with the government's plan on curtailing those human rights. I believe that it's just a matter of time before William Ruto finds himself where he should be, going on what happened in 2007. He's going to find himself where he should be. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. For those watching us outside Kenya for the very first time, Drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And to any other person who may want to support our forum, contact me through that number below. Yes, contact me through that number. Let me stop it there. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.